Hello, everyone. Welcome to Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. It is Monday, so a fresh start to a new week. It is also August, and that means my birthday month has officially started. So I'm super excited about that. I will let you guys know that the free stamp set of the month for all orders of $75 or more this month will earn the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set for free because I felt like since it was my birthday and I'm the queen, then that stamp set was very fitting. Plus it's flowers and fabulous greetings, and that's what I love. But I always want to say Queen's Anne Lace instead of Queen Anne's Lace. So it's just where you put that S, I guess. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys this card again because this is the card that I made on Friday, and I'm still in love with it. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It has that wink of Stella on it, and it really just makes it shine, and it's just stunning, but yet so simple. I really wish you guys could see how fabulous that shine is, but it's really just not showing up on camera. I guess it is a little bit. But how fabulous is that? This card actually uses this image from the Painted Poppies. And I used the smile is actually from the Lovely You stamp set. That one. I was like, I can't find it. And then I actually just took some of the Whisper White seam binding and colored it with my Poppy Stampin' Blends, which of course I used to color in all of those flowers anyway. So cute. I love it. Simple, fabulous. You could do this in like any color. And it would be awesome. Like I did the light and the dark, so that's how you get that variation in color of the dark reds and the light reds. I just used the light and dark Poppy Parade Stampin' Blends. So still in love with that card. So I just had to show it off again because I love it. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about the mini catalog because it's going live tomorrow. Just a heads up, it won't actually be live until like tomorrow around noon or like afternoon because Stampin' Up has to, bring all those products up, and they don't actually do it at midnight. They do it like throughout the morning. So it's Mountain Time, and I want to say they said like by 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock Mountain Time, which is like 2 o'clock our time, I think, if I got that right. So yeah, that's why I kind of say like around noon or something like that. But once it's up, then it's up. So there's always the chance that it could come early. Be aware that the website could be absolutely hit hard because of that. So just know that there might be some delays and everything. One of the other big things that I wanted to announce with that is that Stampin' Up! Is having a new website revamp as well for your shopping experience. So don't panic or anything. It's going to be a fabulous new website with lots of new features. One of the main things that I wanted to let you guys all know is, and I know this might sound kind of silly in the beginning, but trust me, you'll get it once I keep talking. You need to know your password for your login to order online. And I know you're probably thinking, of course I have to know my password, but how many of us actually remember our passwords? And how many of us have a computer or a phone or a tablet that auto-fills it? So the thing is it will not auto-fill to this new website because it's going to look new, and your autofill is going to say, I've never seen this site, it's new, and I don't have a password for this site. So it's not going to autofill. So you're going to actually have to know your password to be able to log on to the new site. But there's so many new features on it. It is super fabulous. There's even a wish list, and then you can always share the wish list with friends and family during the holidays or birthday time. So that's super fun too, because who doesn't want all of the stamp products? So that is super fun. And then of course there's all this fabulousness that is coming tomorrow too. If you do have any questions on the new website or anything like that, then just reach out to me. I'm always happy to help you guys out on that. So I wanted to show you guys a few samples, and then I was going to do a little ornament because we're getting into the holiday season. So I thought that was very fitting for today. So if you're just jumping on, welcome to Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. Let's bring in a few samples from the mini catalog. Look at, maybe I'm going to get rid of this because it's all like messy. But I almost feel like this is too shiny. So we'll see how this goes. But give me a shout out if you're just jumping on. I'd love to see who's on and say hello to all of you guys. So look at that fabulous Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper with that shine. I love the foil on that. And these little gnomes are just adorable. I think it's one of those like, do you love gnomes or do you not love gnomes? And I mean, I think they're absolutely adorable, but I also will say that I'm not sure that I will purchase them. I know that might sound weird, but it just doesn't look like me, even though they're super adorable, which is why I love swapping ideas with other stampers, because then I get to have fabulous cards like these and play with them, but I'm not actually purchasing the gnomes. So I don't know, we'll see. I might end up purchasing the gnomes. I'm not really sure. Hi, Laura, welcome. I do have another gnome card that is also super cute. And that is this one here. So here it was actually the little like tree stump and everything was just stamped on that tag or that label on the background. And then he was die cut out. Or actually, I think he's actually fussy cut. You guys know how I feel about fussy cutting. It's not my thing. But that fabulous plaid in the background, super, super, super cute. And there's no place like gnome for the Christmas season. Come on. Is that not the cutest little greeting ever? This card I am super loving. It just, I mean, it's so fall. It's so fabulous. And this was actually stamped onto that, that wood designer series paper. So you get that fabulous look with just stamping on designer paper. I mean, how easy is that? And then it's just, I don't know, it's so colored, so fabulous. And actually, I am loving this like cheesecloth ribbon. It's so soft. The knot is double knotted, but it's not thick at all. Can I say not one more time? The knot is not thick. It's so thin and soft, so that's perfect for mailing. And then there's these fabulous little jewels and stuff. But yeah, super, super loving this card. And the little fireplace. Let me know, do you guys have a fireplace? Do you wish you had a fireplace? And do you use your fireplace a lot? Sorry, I actually pulled that over more. I'll show that one again. We have a fireplace at this house, and there, now you can see it. I'm still a little low. I think there. There we go. We have a fireplace at this new house, and I don't see us ever using it. Like, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go up. I'm sorry. I thought I would figure this out a lot sooner than that, but it's so weird seeing yourself like backwards. And so then like seeing where you're at and everything. So I think I got that. But yeah, I don't think we'll ever use the fireplace. We might like put some candles in there or one of those like fake logs, but no, I don't think I'll ever use the fireplace. I don't really feel like we need it for the heat, and I don't know that I really care for a fire in the fireplace. So yeah, let me know if you love fireplaces, if you have one, if you want one, let me know. Let me see. I'm going to take this one out of the plastic because it's got this fun little insert. So isn't that super cute with that little like wiggly hearts and everything? You have one, but you rarely use it. A gas fireplace, I could see using that more. Yeah. Like I said, my husband was like, why don't we just get one of those logs and like just, it's like battery or gas or I don't even know what it is. And like have the glow and the ambiance of it. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know how much we'll actually use a fireplace ever. And then this one, if you'll notice, these are super fabulous little like pearl cluster gems. So, so, so gorgeous, but I will say they're quite chunky to mail. So just take that into consideration. But yeah, they're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This is flocked paper. I was like, wait a minute, that feels soft. That's weird. I actually thought it was vellum, but it's flocked. Like it's soft and fuzzy, and I just want to keep like petting it. It's so fun. But yeah, super, super fun. This one is gorgeous and uses one of those gold hoops, which is what I'm going to use for the ornament that I'm going to make here in a bit. And that embossing folder on the background is just absolutely gorgeous. Can you guys see those angel wings? Super, super fun. Actually, I would almost say that the gold hoop is not as chunky as this is. So I know that sounds kind of weird, but the gold hoop is actually, it's not like a hoop earring ring. It's kind of flat on the bottom and the top, if that makes sense. It's so thin and so hard to show that I don't know that I'd be able to, but, and is he not the most cutest thing ever? Super, super cute. And then those little snowflakes. I don't know. I'm just loving him. And I love this one came from Mary Ellen Stites. And she actually colored like the outline. So she stamped him and colored him and then colored like the in-between white with the same color as the background here, which is, I'm pretty sure it's Seaside Spray. So then he like blends in and doesn't have that like extra pop, but yet she was able to color him and make him look super cute. So like how awesome is that? And this one I love because it's fairly simple and I feel like you could create this for any sort of season or holiday because it's just a present. So you could make this a birthday present. You could make this a graduation present. You could make this into anything or seasonal. So you could do snowflakes for like January and February. You could do like spring flowers for, getting into spring, summer, and move on like that with your background images. And that would be so super fun. And those little strips are actually embossed, which makes them, have that texture and a little extra fabulousness. Love it. Okay, so now we're going to make a little ornament. I still have my little bracelet on from going to the splash pad this morning. It was actually kind of chilly. I know that sounds weird for August, but yeah, it was totally chilly. I think for this one, I'm going to do the season's greetings. So I'm using the greeting from the Itty Bitty Christmas greetings, which are awesome because there's pretty much like a greeting in there for everything. And then they're small, so you can just stamp it on a piece of scrap paper and pop it out with a punch and then add it to any sort of project. And there's crazy glare. So you guys can't actually see that, but there we go. But yeah, Itty Bitty Christmas, awesome stamp set. So let's see about putting together this little ornament. So again, it's so stinking thin that I'm not like really able to share with you guys, but like you guys can see, it's like, not that it would roll away if it was rounded, but like it's like flat on the top and the bottom. It's not really like rounded all the way around, but it's super fun. Okay, so this is my little strip that I'm going to stamp my season's greetings on. And I used like every single clear block last week on Friday, and I did not clean up afterwards. So I still have all my clear blocks out. So I'm actually just going to stamp this down in the middle. And we're going to set that aside because we're going to kind of build that in and add little banner tips to it as well. So all of these other little pieces, we're actually just going to use mini glue dots and adhere them down like on the bottom side of this little loop. So I'm going to start with the red one. And for this one, I'm actually going to go ahead and rotate that one single one with all of the adhesive on it and sort of pinch it around so that it's secure and it covers up that adhesive on the back. Now I can kind of use the paper to assist with all the additional like mini glue dot. Did everyone have a fabulous weekend? Did anybody else watch Bob and Doug, the astronauts, come home yesterday? I'm really not a space person whatsoever, but I was glued to that and was like, I have to watch. And it was so cool to watch them land back down. I thought I was going to cry whenever they landed, but I didn't. If I would have seen them meet back together with their family, which they didn't show on the stream that I was watching, I'm sure I would have cried. 100%. I almost wish I would have put this back behind that green one, but you can really layer these any way you want. Maybe I'll put them on the back side. And it'll help kind of sandwich everything together. Any other astronaut fans out there? Space fans? Kind of covered up all of them with that first one, so I need a few more glue dots. Okay, so there's our little ornament, and here is the back side. So you can see I have some of them like looped in and around. I'm not going to worry about that little glue dot right there just yet, even though he's kind of sticky, because there's a chance that like this is going to go across and it's going to help cover up some of that. So on the bottom of this little greenery piece, I'm going to add my 3 little red jewels, and I'm actually going to get my take your pick tool so I have easier placement. And then we're going to tie this real red satin ribbon into a bow. part of me is like, ooh, I should make these for like everyone and put it on their gift. And then I'm also like, yeah, no. Maybe if I started right now, I could, but I don't know. This is kind of intricate to put on for everyone. But it would be super, super cute. Do you guys do homemade gifts for like friends, neighbors, family, or anybody like that? Or not? So for this piece, I actually think I'm gonna do where you like loop it around and it goes through, and then you can tie this as long or as short as you want. So it's just like looped through right there. And then this is gonna go next to it. And I'm gonna add that with a mini glue dot. So there's a big spot back there. But I need this to go a little sideways. Make sure that it's nice and stuck on back there. And trim off my tails. This ribbon is actually kind of stiff and strong, which kind of surprises me. A lot of times satin can be very soft and wiggly, but that actually has some stiffness to it. And then for this, I want it to go across. And I also want it to have kind of like a banner tip. So it's going to stick down on that side, and then I'm going to do little banner tips on this side. But I think I'm actually going to go in just a hair more. Totally should be using my paper snips for this one, but those were the nearest scissors. And then now I'm actually just gonna break the fibers of this with my bone folder by like running it over the bone folder, and see how it broke the fibers of the cardstock and curled it. So then I'm actually gonna take the other end and break the fibers going in the other direction. So now I have that little like S wiggle. And then that just kind of gives it some texture. And now I'm going to add the glue dot. And I'm going to kind of fold this glue dot in half. And then I'm going to stick another glue dot over here so that it doesn't fling out on me. So it's going to go like right there. And there you have a fabulous little ornament, all built on that, that gold hoop. So it's just kind of building together little pieces, you know, like down here, adding some jewels, adding a greeting, some ribbon, and you have that fabulous look. So pretty much like the gold hoop is your base, mini glue dots are your friend, and build as much as you want on it. I'm just gonna flip it over, make sure I don't have any crazy stickiness peeking out. And I don't, oh, except there. Nope, we're good. So there you have that fabulous little ornament. I can always bring it closer and hope that you can still see it. So yeah, if you're super excited about the mini catalog coming out tomorrow, then give me a little shout out, say that you're excited. Have you started your Christmas cards? Have you not started? You don't start until November. I usually try to have all of my cards ready to go on December 1st. So a lot of times that kind of means ready to go before Thanksgiving because, of course, Thanksgiving is, you know, family time and flies by. Because we usually do Thanksgiving Day with my family, and then we do Brad's family that following weekend. And sometimes it can really be fast depending on when Thanksgiving falls. But that just kind of depends year to year. But yeah, December 1st is right around the corner after Thanksgiving. And that's usually whenever I try to get all my cards in the mail, although they usually trickle out like for an entire week as I'm finishing up the last few and I just want to get them out and, you know, remembering someone at the last minute or, you know, double checking my list and everything like that. So they usually trickle out for like a good week as I don't bombard my mailbox unless I take them straight to the post office. So it just kind of depends. So yeah, don't forget that the mini catalog is coming out tomorrow and it'll be live in the afternoon. If you guys have any questions on that, if you would like a copy of the mini catalog, if you haven't received yours in the mail or anything like that, then message me your address and I can make sure to drop one in the mail to you. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. We will be back here again on Wednesday for Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. If you're watching the replay, give me a shout out, say hello, comment along. I love reading the comments, whether it's live or afterwards. So yeah, still comment and all of that. And I will see you guys all on Wednesday. Happy stamping, everyone. Love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.